Hey everyone, it's Justin here, Voices for Voices. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of the show. No matter where you're joining us from, one of over 100 countries, territories, and provinces in over 1,000 cities across planet Earth. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us at Voices for Voices. And we are so grateful to have you with us. Today's show, we're going to cycle through all the books that we have for sale um, that you may or may not have heard of, and many shows will focus on maybe one or two, and our TikTok lives will focus on maybe a couple more than that, so maybe like four, but that doesn't include everything. And so what we want to do is to spend one episode here on the show of cycling through the books that Voices for Voices Publishing has available for you now and 24 hours a day, 365 days out of the year. So we're going to start with a screen share. So if you're watching, you'll notice obviously the screen's going to look a little bit different. You're going to see me on one side, and you're going to see each of the books one at a time as we talk through them. If you're listening to us, you won't you don't have to worry about that because you're going to be listening to us. And I do. I have a little bit of a cold, so everything's all good. Just wanted to share that as well. Yesterday, I think I was just starting to come down with some congestedness, so just wanted to let everybody know everything's all good, and we are going to get started here. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do, let's see here. Mhm. Let's try this, because I think this actually might be the most effective. Okay, here we go. First, we have the Young Sirenborn, the Dream Dimension, out of the Young Sirenborn. Maybe if my computer decides to, out of the Young Sirenborn series. This is in paperback and it's also in Kindle. This is on Amazon.com. You can see front covers brought to you by Voices for Voices Publishing, stories by David Solomon, the art as well as completed by David Solomon. Front cover and back cover. This is a chapter book. It's for kids around 7 to 18 years of age. Uh, let's see, 104 pages we have in the language of English right now. You can find this again on Amazon.com. The Young Sirenborn. You can see the spelling here to give you an idea. And I'm just going to read the back cover since we have this pulled up in this manner. When a deadly toxin filled the Rogue Valley's air, only a few of the Siren-born survived. Among them were Theo, Thomas, and Sadie, rescued and adopted by the man who found them, Mr. Benson. But when he suddenly goes missing, the three must uncover the truth. Their search leads them into the mysterious dream dimension, where faith, courage, and biblical truths will guide them through secrets darker than they ever imagined. We have perfect readers 8 and up, 7 and up. You're safe either way. You can find this on paperback or on Kindle instantly on Amazon.com. Moving on, our Christmas holiday book. Brody James and the Christmas Rescue, again brought to you by Voices for Voices Publishing. The art and the stories by the hottest author and artist on the planet, David Solomon. And so, again, this is Brody James and the Christmas Rescue. This is on paperback and on Kindle on Amazon.com. 10-year-old Brody James moves to foggy Brookings, Oregon just before Christmas, leaving behind his home in Medford after his parents become pastors. But Brookings hides an ancient secret. A plot begun in the eight a plot begun in the fourth century, that is awakening, and an evil gingerbread man has kidnapped Santa for a dark purpose tied to sin and forgotten promises. With help from Tara, a runaway mer princess, and Nate, a harpy boy who lives on Arch Rock and trusts God for daily provision, Brody must face legends long buried. And this is for ages 10 and up. The story of faith and sacrificial love is set in the mythical creatures around the world story world by David Solomon. Again, you can get this in paperback or Kindle on Amazon.com. Down the line we go. I'm going to get a sip of water here. The Search for Drake Colton by author Ryan Solomon. Ryan Solomon is the son of David Solomon and Amanda Solomon. He's 9 years old, so 9-year-old author, but actually started writing this particular novel when he was 7 years of age. It was his uh, it was his idea to do. He was not pressured into doing this, and the way the royalties and everything is set up, he stands to be included in that. So we're making sure that we're clean all around the board. So to search for Drake Colton, you can get in paperback or Kindle on Amazon here. And the back cover reads like this. From 9-year-old debut author Ryan Solomon comes an exciting demon hunting adventure for kids ages 9 and up. A story of courage, faith, and learning to lean on God for wisdom. When Princess Amy's parents, the king and queen, mysteriously vanish, her world is thrown into chaos. Determined to rescue them, she sets out on a dangerous quest to the Oregon coast. There, Amy faces a powerful vampire queen and the sinister she-wolf princess of the underworld. But hope still shines. A boy named Drake Colton may hold the key to discovering who took her parents. Will Amy find him in time, or will the shadows of the underworld stop her before her journey even begins? Again, this is written by David Solomon and Amanda Solomon's son, Ryan Solomon, 9-year-old author, youngest author in the United States. I'm pretty sure as well across the planet. But in any event, this is just incredible. This is you want to get a copy to have and read, and you want to have a copy put away because this will be worth a great deal of money in the very near future. And you can purchase on paperback or Kindle on Amazon.com 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days out of the year. You can make this purchase. Also brought to you by Voices for Voices Publishing. Also brought to you by Voices for Voices Publishing is the comic book The Atalan. So that is spelled Atalan. That is Atalan, Atalan, the Atalan comic book. This is the first comic book from the hottest writer and artist on the planet, David Solomon. He's never written a comic book before. This is his first one. We have received nothing but high marks on the story as well as the artwork on this. Was selected to be Cooper Saunders. So, Cooper, we want to say thank you for all your hard work on the cover as well as the interior of the Atalan comic book. You can purchase this on paperback and Kindle on Amazon.com. The back cover reads like this. Long ago was spoken, long ago a prophecy was spoken of the Atalan, the chosen one who would be born to raise Atlantis from the depths and unite the land and sea. In the present day, teenage Will lives an ordinary life on the Oregon coast until he discovers the truth. He is the Atalan. Suddenly, his world is torn open as ancient powers awaken and his destiny begins to unfold. But in the shadows, the devil and his fallen angels are hatching a plan to destroy him before he can fulfill the prophecy. Every step Will takes draws him deeper into a battle, not just for his life, but for the future of heaven, earth, and the seas. This is the beginning of the Christian superhero cinematic universe, a groundbreaking saga from Voices for Voices Publishing that will expand into comics, novels, TV series, video games, and multiple spin offs. And as a special bonus, this issue also includes a sneak peek at another upcoming series, Otter Town. Again, this is the Atalan comic book, spelled Atalan. Story by David Solomon, art by Cooper Saunders, brought to you by Voices for Voices Publishing, is available in paperback and electronically in Kindle. Uh, and you can make that purchase today. As we continue down the line, the Seaman, taking place after the Atalan, the Seaman. Written and artwork by David Solomon. 8 years after the Mythicals revealed themselves, Boston, city of harbors and old folklore, becomes a center of a rising storm. When Braden's powers are exposed during a rescue gone wrong, the media brands him the Seaman and blames him for a missing child. As suspicion grows, Braden and his father fight for the refugee rights before Congress. But in the shadows of Boston's swamps and seas, visions warn of an ancient enemy returning. And when the truth is uncovered, that mythicals and humans are not separate, but one and the same, everything changes. Prejudice, history, and destiny collide, forcing both worlds to unite or fall together. This is a little bit longer, 257 pages, written in English, and you can also find this in paperback and Kindle today. Thank you for bearing with us. We have 3 more to go. Let me grab another. So, Enchantments Embrace, written by Amanda Solomon. Enchantments Embrace, The Chronicles of the Puka, Book 1, Kindle edition. So this is electronically. That cover reads like this. Enchantments Embrace is a captivating tale of love, mystery, and the enduring magic that dwells in the heart of Glenwood. In this tranquil village, nestled deep within County Kerry, I'm sorry about that, village nestled deep within County Kerry, the extraordinary and the ordinary coexist, creating a tapestry of enchantment that weaves its way through the lives of its inhabitants. At the heart of this enchanting story is Finn, a mysterious puka yearning to bridge the gap between the ethereal world of the enchanted and the realm of humans. His path crosses with Fiona, a gifted storyteller whose tales of wonder and kindness have captivated the villagers. Their fateful encounter transcends curses and appearances, leading them on a remarkable journey. As they prepare for the enchanting Puka Day on November 1st, secrets are unveiled and the strength of their love is tested. Together, they venture far beyond confines of Glenwood to the Valley of Eternal Enchantment, where they uncover the true power of their love, a love that can break curses, confront shadows, and transcend the bounds of time. Enchantments Embrace is a timeless narrative of two souls bound by an unbreakable love. Her story reminds us that magic is not confined to the extraordinary, but resides in the ordinary moments of life. Love, in all its forms, is the most enchanting and enduring magic of all. Join Aidan and Fiona as they embark on their extraordinary journey through the realms of enchantment. This is a tale that will linger in your heart long after you turn the last page, a testament to the enduring power of love and the enchantment that surrounds us all. And this again is a electronic book, so you can buy today on Amazon.com. Enchantments Embrace by Amanda Solomon. Prescription for Living by author Justin Allen Hayes. The House of You is the brand that came before Voices for Voices, but is also owned by myself. So that's how it also falls in to Voices for Voices. So the House of You, Prescription for Living, is written by author Justin Allen Hayes, MBA, which is fancy for meaning that I have a Master's of Business Administration. The House of You is where mental health and our careers intertwine. In this highly anticipated book from the House of You and Justin Allen Hayes, you will follow the resilient author on his path to mental health, self-discovery, healing, and recovery. Take a deep dive into how Justin makes his way through life in his own way, from an ordinary child to successful sports player to a dedicated student, professor, and business owner. What awaits is a traumatic account into what it means to fall into crippling self-doubt and isolation, hit the bottom, and bounce back to overcome major depression and stress-induced general anxiety disorder. You too can learn how to cope and become whole again to begin surviving and thriving in your life once you find your prescription for living. So, this is a nice and easy 85-page read. We have this on Kindle. We also have this on uh, audiobook as well as paperback, brought to you by the House of You and Voices for Voices Publishing. This is titled Prescription for Living by author Justin Allen Hayes. So all that so far. And last but not least, we have under the same brand unit, under the House of You, in the second edition by Justin Allen Hayes, MBA, that's myself, is the House of You, 5 workforce preparation tips for a successful career that now includes case challenges or case studies. Again, the House of You is where mental health and our careers intertwine. It's available on audiobook, on Kindle, and paperback on Amazon.com. Find out how to build the House of You step by step, including how to build and showcase your personal brand, effectively use social media, maintain work-life balance, make your interviews lit, plus how to leverage your personal and professional networks, plus 5 case studies. So this is, you want to get, this is the second edition. The first edition does not have the case studies and is not updated for social media, given how fast the world turns. Okay. So that was a quick uh, little, I guess, quick commercial through all the books, what we have in our portfolio with Voices for Voices Publishing, including 2 books from the House of You, which we have, uh, when we sell those 2 in our Voices for Voices, uh, on our voicesforvoices.org website, where you go to the top right, what we do, you'll see shop, click shop, and then you'll be able to see a multitude of merchandise that includes both of those books that can be purchased any time of day, no matter where you live, what time zone you're in. And we have signed, autographed each individual of those 2 copies, and we will personalize them also before they leave the warehouse. Uh, I'm just so grateful to have the opportunity to share good, clean stories with you and the rest of the world. It's just an incredible part of our organization, Voices for Voices, as well as the inclusion of mythical creatures around the world who we, as an organization, who we just acquired just about 2 weeks ago at this point. And so we're excited to have David Solomon, Amanda Solomon, Ryan Solomon, the whole Solomon family on the team, and there will be many, many, many more pieces of media that will be coming your way over the course of time. And the only reason we can do this is because of you. So thank you for joining us on this episode of the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. If you can slam, smash, don't break the button, obviously, but if you can hit that subscribe button, give us a big thumbs up, like, follow, share, subscribe. All those things are free. And if it so moves you, we are a 501c nonprofit charity, and you can make a donation. There's no donation that is too small or too large, and you can do that at lovevoices.org. That is lovevoices.org, and lovevoices.org is spelled LOVEVOICES.org. So until next time, let's celebrate the voice of everybody and let's be a voice for ourselves and those who may be of need that have a little help sharing their voice. So thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.